Hey there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies. It's your girl Catz, the Wandering Intuitive, and I am back with your forecast for the week ahead. It is a pick a card or pick a team forecast where you trust your beautiful intuition and your spirit guides and guardian angels to guide you to the right team for you this week. Remember, this is timeless, so when you find this right time for you, everything you need to know about me down below in the description box below, including where to hunt me down on social media. Let's connect in with our spirit guides and guardian angels. However you do. It's all good. We're just going to divide the pile into 3. Ask your spirit guides and guardian angels to pick your team number for this week. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3. So on that note, let's get started with Team 1. By the way, your timestamps are down below in the description box below. Hello there, Team 1. All right, let's get started. Let's look and see what the theme is for you this week. Oop, no peeking. Okay, the anchor. It's like finally finding a safe port after a rough, long journey on the rough and stormy seas. Now things are going to settle down, feeling a lot more energetic, feeling a lot more secure, and just kind of like, finally. So, it's a really good read for you guys. We do have the child with the tree. It's talking about a small new growth that is noticed, but it's going to have a big impact with this bear sitting here over here. The bears in my decks represent like the hierarchy of angels. A lot of spiritual theme going on here. Maybe you felt your gifts for the, remember, take what resonates, but you have to rest, not all of it. It's going to pertain to everyone. But there's a specific thing here about maybe people have been shut down with their gifts, whatever that is for you, whatever intuitive gifts you do have. It's almost like seeing it through new eyes and getting excited, seeing things new in a new way. It's going to be showing you how much you've grown. It's going to make a big impact on you. This is for everybody here. This is talking about like a new, maybe you just haven't been feeling well, though nothing major is wrong. You just have not been feeling it. There's a turnaround coming in this week. It's almost like a new eyes is what I keep hearing. A small new start makes big. It's like all of a sudden noticing, hey, I do feel good today. Hey, I get this stuff today, or I can get through stuff today, and this and that, get everything that you couldn't do before you're getting done this week. But it's like something very small impacting you in a huge way. This also talks about finances, home. Maybe you get a refund, and even though it's small, it comes in at the right time and makes a big impact. We need these big impacts to just hit us hard enough to lift us up now, because we have all been down. We've been bottom feeders for a while now. I'm like, can we come up now? Come on. Oh, everybody's been impacted by this. Now, for some of you, might be meeting someone new, and it's going to be unexpected, but it's going to hit you later. That's what I keep hearing. It's like you're going to run into something that's a small new thing, like say a refund or, meeting someone new, and it hits you later. There's like this delayed effect. Like, wait, what was that? Like you didn't think about it at the time, but you think about it later. We do have a small new start in love here. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be romance. Okay, this can be something new that you're going to fall in love with. Now, hitting it later, you got to watch this, the clouds. We do not want to go back down into the mud again. Okay, so there might be a little spinning to be expected there. Overthinking things. And Spirit wants me to tell you very clearly, everything new that's coming, it is what it is. There's nothing more to than what you were given at the time, that the interaction or the gift giving, whatever it is, okay? It's simply that. So let that be your sword and shield against the mind spinning, okay? You do not want to overthink on that. For a lot of you, that might be a pattern. Slow and steady, okay? We do have new conversations in a group that's secure. I do feel a lot of chatter going on. Maybe you haven't been talking much. Maybe it seems like the people around you, just nobody's got time to chat, and it's like, and then when they do, they're dumping. You know what I mean? And you just go, God, can we talk about like something else? Like, you know, can we joke around, talk about movies, something like, you know what I mean? But it always circles back to, and I understand that, you know, we all do, but then it's just, now we have a turnaround here. Spirit is definitely guiding us to new groups and new people that jive with our vibe, okay? Whether it be romantic or just co-workers, you know, groups, gaming groups online. You know, maybe you play a game and there's a chat there and you just all of a sudden decide to join in, and finding that people just, the conversation flows. It's good. And you're like, yes, and you start looking forward to that and talking more. There's a lot of that that's going to be going around. The thing is, you're going to feel very secure, very safe. If it doesn't, you know, you can just, if you want, get the heck out of Dodge, okay? Shut that door. But there is just so many small new things coming in. Tiny but mighty. Seriously, you will feel this effect. Very strong energy with the bear and the sun. It's almost like a double empowered hit. It's like, no, you do deserve this. You deserve abundance. You deserve happiness. You deserve to have this crap off your shoulders, you know, and where it's supposed to go onto the people that, you know, it's their crap. You know what I mean? It's all these little small things that are going to happen throughout your week going forward, Team One. This is good. And it's going to make such a big impact. It's going to bring that sun's energy is going to be extremely strong for you. So I do want to say, Spirit was saying that you can look up your sun sign horoscope, okay, to match, to like companion to this if you feel the need. It's going to expand on your week a little bit more. We do have the sun with the anchor. It's brightening up where you are now steady. It's going to highlight and show you that things are definitely, you're at your port now. Now things are going to stabilize here, okay? Spirit wants you to run with it while it's stable, okay? Do what you need to do when you have that space and energy and that motivation inside to do it. So, well, I'm doing it, man. I'm out, you know. We have the clouds, though, with the garden and the anchor. And this is important for you guys, too, Spirit saying. Watch. A couple things are happening. Any doubts or lack of confidence when it comes to associations with others, communication with others. The clouds storm, if there was a conflict, too, we do see this lightning of that energy being pushed away. It's like we've all been in that cloud long enough. Spirit's like, okay, we're blowing the crap out of this one out of here. Okay, it's too much. Some of you might still be on the fence with this. We got into a lot of behavior patterns because this was some heavy crap. Okay, and it's really, and we're clawing our way up. But, you know, we're getting tired and kind of slide back down. Don't worry. Spirit is lifting us up. But Spirit's about to show you a renewal in confidence, and to show you that things are not the same, okay? Especially for those who have been afraid to get back out there. Maybe did a lot of stuff online. Maybe used to go out and hang out a lot more. And for those of you, maybe, you know, people grow apart. Maybe the people you used to hang out with, they just don't have time. Or it has to be, well, we can do it. Oh, and then this happened and da-da-da. And that can be very discouraging. But Spirit says there's growth. New friendships coming out of new conversations, or even stability from friendships. Maybe that it's not like you've grown apart, but people get busy. that there's going to be some growth there as you get to hang out with your besties, okay, this coming week. And plus, you're going to meet some new people. Not the same old group or gang, just new people. People are going to make go, with that sun there. The sun is seriously highlighting a lot of like good, caring things to get excited about, events and situations you're going to actually love. It's going to make your heart full through others this week. Be open to these conversations. Spirit's going to make it very, 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 very clear in the physical plane that these are your people. Do you know what I mean? Some of us have been searching for groups for a long, long time. Think Goonies, okay? And now we're starting to see them come through, which is beautiful. Now, Spirit is bringing these conversations and new people, all right, especially whether it's romantic or otherwise, okay, into your life because it is time. The clouds are being pushed away, okay? Though we have free will enough, if we want to sit and spin, we sit and spin, except for Spirit says, but your destiny, you can't sit there anymore. We're moving you, and that's where that bear energy comes in with this. It's going to be a very strong, like, pull to go and do things, to talk to people, you know, they're trying to engage. Right? Haha, there we go. Oh, I can't make this up. To the sea. But it was in reverse. No more to the sea. We are now sitting still for a while. Okay? You will be able to enjoy your little being on land once again. Though it might take a little bit. That's where the clouds come in, you know, trying to get used to having land lakes again after being, you know, like storm-tossed maidens all over the place here, right? Spirit wants you guys, everyone, to take advantage of that. Don't chop wood unless you have to chop wood. Spirit says always honor your priorities, and the first on the list should be you. Okay? Catching up with the stuff that you need. Not what you want, what you need. You can save the want as a reward after you take care of yourself. But they're saying priorities first, of course, handle what is yours. That's a big message for you guys in Team 2. And let all the rest go. All right? This is, Spirit will be lifting things off of your shoulders for some of you. That's a big message for anybody watching this. But they are going to be removing things off your shoulders so you can do this. It's your time now. Spirit is definitely going to be showing up in a way you're going to go, that could have only been Spirit. Now, time for a nap. We're all feeling that, aren't we? I slept 10 hours because I was like, I'm done. Just the first good night's sleep I had in like 3 weeks. I'm like, oh my God. I woke up. I didn't feel too crappy to have a hell of a headache, but you know, I was grateful. I was like, wow, I actually slept. That was so nice. And for those of us who, like me, don't get that luxury all the time, whether it be insomnia or just your busy lifestyle, work, job, you know, life balance is off, this will be the time where you will want to make time for naps. And I feel like there's going to be space enough for you to relax. That's the big one. To relax. I know some of us, and I feel like the cloud energy, which kind of zit, zit, it's like clouds with lightning in it, so it makes it kind of go, because there may be PTSD from so used to having things happen back to back to back, and then sitting there worrying, you know, of course, you know what I mean? We had some crap happen. But now things are quiet. It's nothing to get suspicious about. The calm after the storm. Not before the storm, it's afterwards. So what are we going to do with that time? What are we going to do for us? Especially after spending weeks or months crying. What about me? Spirit goes, here you go. So on that note, guys, remember, if I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that so much. That has me coming back every week to bring you your forecast. Remember to follow me on Instagram. I have specials, reading specials over there all the time. And I do go live there. I have to switch up the days, but that's where you'll catch me the most active. So on that note, guys, take care. Hello there, Team 2. All right, let's see what the theme is, because you're Lenormand spread looks very interesting for this week. Remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. The secret. Ooh, girl. All right, let's see. Definitely things being revealed. Huge energy. I already saw that in here. We have the key to the book, to the writer. That means it's going to come in very quickly. In fact, you may start your week off learning something very big that's going to benefit you down the road. Maybe it's things that you were picking up on, but you know, when you asked, maybe try to get more information, you weren't getting the right answer. And then you're going to come to find out you're right all along. And now there it is. Okay. For some of you, it might be a reveal for yourself. Like something hidden within us that pops up. It's almost going to be like the biggest aha moment you've ever had for some things. Now, the secret, excuse me, works both ways, though. So there will be reveals. It's really obvious here this week for you guys, for everybody in Team 2. But it's also about there's certain things we need to learn to keep to ourselves till they're set in stone. Sometimes, and this has been a theme too, we've been talking about everything, every little detail. And the thing is, Spirit's like, it's time to just trim it up. It really is, for everyone. And it can be really hard. But Spirit says sometimes it can be to our detriment that when we are oversharing, we end up not doing the very things that we get all excited and talk about. Oh, this is happening and I can't wait and da-da-da. And then we never follow through. It hits us. It really does. It really, really, really does. So Spirit's saying, kind of make a little rule for yourself this week. Don't talk about something unless you're doing it. Actually doing it, in the middle of doing it, or mostly Spirit says they really heavily suggest you don't talk about anything till you've done it, whether it's working out, starting to write your novel, or you know what I mean, things like that. Finally getting out and checking out that class, the yoga class you've been talking about. Oh, I should do this, I should do that. It's time for us to stop daydreaming about it. That's what Spirit says, and actually get out there and do it. And Spirit's sending us the support to get us moving with the key, the ship, and the garden. This is all about, the doors are opening, but it's more like the locks, the keys for the locks, you know, like with the ships. They pull them in and they have these two gates as they're raising the water up so they can let them out the other gate to go. It's like that, but it's going to be like a flood. It's like somebody's opening up like Hoover Dam, okay? But in a safe way, and you're whisked away, okay? I feel like Spirit's doing this, like, they're showing me like a reverse wind tunnel, just to, come on, and just like getting us out there and going with the garden here, which is all about interactions with others. Going to events. Sorry, I just heard something. Okay. I will continue that in a minute. So this is about getting social, getting excited, and moving us along. When these doors open, it's like, whoop, okay, you're done. No more. This door is flying open and all the other doors are shut, creating a vacuum-like environment to get us out that door and onwards and upwards, okay? And something to get excited about. For some of you, it could be an opportunity, very clear just for you to go traveling to somewhere maybe exotic, okay? Not downtown Burbank. I'm talking about like maybe it's like Japan or Korea or, you know, Canada, you know what I mean? Anywhere that's not where you are. You know what I mean? You may have that opportunity. Spirit says they want you to grab onto that brass ring, because traveling is one of the things you've been wanting to do, and you're getting the perfect opportunity to do it. This could be work related for some of you, but I feel like it's more pleasure. It's an opportunity. This is it. Okay? Always, when you're making decisions, stop for a second, ask myself, if I don't do this, will I have regrets? And be honest about it. Spirit's not going to let us, like, you know, kind of excuse around it. They're going to be like, yeah, I will. Well, you can try it and see. Okay, but I don't feel like this would be something you would turn down easily at all. Spirit says, oh no, we're going to make it very attractive. And it's like they say yes before they even think everything through, which is okay. Spirit just says, don't talk yourself out of it, because deep down, your soul and you want that. So let's move onwards here. We have the garden to the bear, to the writer. It looks like this very huge event is happening for some of you. Okay. There's an invitation. Maybe some of you may thought you were not invited. I mean, this is like, to you, it would be a big event. Maybe somebody's finally getting married, you know how those couples, and it's like, oh my God, and everybody's all excited and happy for them, waiting for the invitation, and maybe you didn't get one. It is coming in, and there will be an answer why. Okay. It could have been in another pile. It could have fell. Anything could have happened. Okay. So that, for those of you who know about an event that's pretty big, it seems like everybody's going, but you didn't get an invite, you know, you will be getting that this week. All right. So for others of you, it's going to be a surprise. This is a big thing. Okay. This could be, for some of you, it's a small percentage, but for some of you, it may be an event that you'll hear about, like say a party, birthday party, or something. Oh, we're going to do something fun. We're going to go over here and do it. And, you know, we're just asking everybody just to show up, you know. It's going to be one of those, but it's a big deal. It'd be really fun. Everybody's all excited about going. And then you get there and you find out we're getting married. or it's actually, you know, a birth announcement, you know, anything like that. It's going to turn into something big. It could be a surprise party for you, okay? But it's coming in very quickly here with the writer. So this invitation, it's going to be one of those things where you get the invitation, but it's going to be towards the end of the week to the weekend. Okay, this is something that's, for some of you, it's going to be something that just got thrown together. Okay, but it's done in such a really elaborate way, or a cute way. I'm just giving you some details so you kind of pick up on it when it comes in. With the key and the book and the writer, there are things coming to you in the physical plane. I feel that there is going to be people revealing secrets, okay, to a lot of you here, Team 2, okay? You're going to be this, I mean, maybe you've heard, it's like, oh, I know this person, I know everything. Things I don't want to know, right? But this is like just people opening up. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the same people that you're used to, you know, talking to. This could be someone very unexpected, just goes, I need to talk to somebody about something. I don't know who to turn to, but I keep going back to you. Okay, be open for that. They're gonna, excuse me, my goodness. Okay, so my allergies are just being a jerk right now. Okay, I'm like, bad timing. Okay, so there's going to be, I wouldn't say opportunities, but there's going to be moments where people will be revealing things to you. It's going to be very sudden. I wouldn't say abrupt, but it's going to be very sudden, out of the blue. Okay, they're going to see an opportunity and then come to you. Now, this could be text, but I see more people want to talk. So it could be voice messaging, phone calls, or talking face to face. Okay, all right. Now, for those of you who've been feeling a little lost lately, like the rest of us over the past few months especially, all of a sudden, the key turns again into another door. That just opens us up about what we truly want to commit to now. Some of us have been wandering around, just like, what am I supposed to do now? I thought I knew, but now I'm not feeling that, and it makes us feel a sense of loss. Okay, well, Spirit's about to bring a brand new, whatever that is for you, okay, thing to commit to, lifelong. long-term, long-lasting. Okay, there's an opportunity coming in that will bring you peace. Okay, with the lilies here, this is a big thing for team 2. Okay, this could be anything, but it's going to be something that's going to unlock I want to say open up. Sorry guys, there's a pause. Hold on. It's about finding direction to what you're supposed to be doing. Even though we have a sense, we knew before, but then now we're like, but nothing's coming out of this and this and that. For those of you who've been wandering around a little lost about your purpose or a purpose, Spirit will be bringing that in the physical plane to you this week. And you're going to feel that peace, that kind of, you'll be like, oh, like you'll know. Okay. And it's backed up here with the ring in the book. The book reveals. So there's an opening of a book and this opportunity. Some of you, it might be a spiritual thing. And going and just suddenly seeing everything so crystal clear and go, oh, that's it. And in my LENORMAND decks, the bear is always the higher archangels, that energy. And they're guiding, they're bringing this to you. They're bringing this to all of you, all of this. We have the ship and the book and the sun. So remember how I was talking about getting invited to travel? It's like maybe somebody didn't say anything, or it was kind of like kept quiet, or maybe you didn't realize they were thinking about asking you to go. So that's going to be a big reveal for you there. And the sun, this is going to be a blessed thing. For some of you, it might be study abroad. Okay, but it's definitely something that you should be doing. There's blessings and just a huge amount of strength and confidence and courage and just happiness. It's like really stepping out of everything for you and enjoying life without all the other crap that we've been dealing with. So we have the lilies with the sun, having peace with this beautiful happiness that's coming in. That is actually, even though we're feeling a little bit more motivated, we're feeling really motivated this week going forward. They're team 2 and feeling stronger, feeling more healthier, mentally balanced, stable. But we also are feeling more peace as the week goes on. That's an energy that will be building up from starting Sunday night all the way through the next week, for sure. It's beautiful, just because it takes a while for us to get used to having peace in our bodies and our minds, right? It's like, we can actually go to bed and go, relax, What is that word? I forgot. I was like, I don't even know how to do that anymore. Help. So, and Spirit's going to be backing all of this up in the physical plane with the rider. You're not going to miss any messages. You're not going to miss any signs. His Spirit will be coming in such a big way. You will not miss it. Team 2. Okay. We have peace with the book and the garden. So, did you say learning? So for those of you that want to learn about different cultures, different subjects, check out different things, Spirits will be encouraging this in a huge way. There's a big blessing of peace and going, oh, okay, cool. So if you're kind of hesitating and wondering, should I even try it, try looking at this every time I do stuff like this, like I waste my money, I waste my time. Spirit says to have peace with that, because they will be guiding you to the right places and things, and you'll be like, oh, sometimes we just have to step out of our comfort zone, trying the same thing on with a different name, you know what I mean? It's like, it's still the same thing. And it's like, oh, this is great, it feels good for a minute, and then you look at it and go, this is the same damn shirt. Same damn pants, what the hell? The Spirit says they're going to bring something very unique, and it's going to pique your curiosity, and Spirit wants you to look into it, okay? Because it's going to be worth your time. A very peaceful environment's going on. A lot of beauty. So I feel like the eyes will have it this week. They'll be wide open and crystal clear. Let's get you some guidance. It's a very humbling, loyal heart. We have the loyal heart here. It's about being loyal to you and what you love and taking those risks. That I think the big message here is this. With the secret too, and all this that I've talked about, is being loyal to yourself. Being loyal to trying the things that spark your interest, that kind of make you, what is that? A Scooby snack? Oh, well, let me check it out anyway. It smells good. You know what I mean? But being loyal to your heart, feeding that beautiful soul of yours, knowing that you can be that bohemian goddess or that rugged explorer, you know. You could do all sorts of stuff as long as it makes you happy. And Spirit's bringing that to you in abundance. And with the ring here especially, being loyal and committed to the loving things that are being brought to you this week, especially with the beautiful information and secrets. You're a lot more appreciated than I think you realize, Team 2, and you're about to hear all about it this week. It's going to come through in the most amazing ways. Breathe. We're going to be able to breathe. Look at that, Team 2. Breathe. There is an emphasis on meditation, yoga. Getting back into that right now would be so beneficial. We have the sun that is extremely supportive of yogic practice. That's what Spirit's telling me, and I agree. It's the most wonderful thing just to do a few poses, do some breathing. We need to learn to breathe again, you know. Yeah, it's automatic, but when we're consciously breathing, that is a game changer for us, mind, body, and soul. And remember, guys, if I drive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. That's what brings me back for you guys every week. Remember to follow me on Instagram. I'm most active there. I do lives and I run reading specials. I've got one going called the Big Bang Bangers. Go check them out. All right, down below in the description box where you'll find my Instagram info. Deep knowing. Now, remember I was talking about reveals happening, something that you're like, I kind of feel like it's this, but you weren't seeing the proof or anything to back that up. You're about to be shown. Okay? Always trust your beautiful intuition there at Team 2. And not only that, but with all these great things that are going to be opening up for you this week there at Team 2, I feel like there's going to be a knowing. Something that you've known but maybe was buried. That's where the deep knowing comes in. There are things that we've been going through that kind of, we put this muffler around our soul, okay? Just like, be quiet, I got to deal with all this crap, you know. And we get used to not hearing that, not listening to that. We get focused on other things. We get focused on distractions. You know, I can't right now, I can't. It's like we're purposely like staying in that yuck zone, and when we're not allowing the flow, and then maybe we get bits and pieces throughout the day where we feel that. But this is geared, all this stuff that's going to be going on with you guys this week is geared towards removing that soul muffler and allowing it to flow. And it's all this knowledge, these things that have come to you in your dreams, which we call the deep knowing also, that are now coming out in the physical plane. If any of you have kept dream journals over the last 3 weeks, you might want to bust them out and start looking, because some things are really going to sound and feel very familiar to you guys this week. Truth be told, I can't even make this up. Truth be told, so things will be coming out, people that have been... It may not even be a bad thing. Like I said, we do have a big surprise coming in here. Coming up for you guys this week. Truth be told, though. And it's not just about others. It's also about us. Realizations of things that, you know, maybe we never even wanted to admit. When we say it out loud, that makes it real. And then we find ourselves blurting it out now, which is good. We don't want to keep it in, even if we're writing. But... truth be told means there's going to be a lot of people that are tired of keeping these secrets, good or bad. A lot of people are going to be speaking their truths. Some of it might be triggering for some of you. But remember, it does take a great amount of courage to tell truths. And you know what I'm talking about. Especially to ourselves. So remember, we've all been there. So make sure you listen with grace and emotional detachment and just listen. You never know what comes out of somebody's truth or secret. Might be something extremely beneficial for you going forward. On that note, have a good week, Team 2. Hello there, Team 3. All right, let's see what the main theme is for you this week. Very interesting week. I think we're all having good weeks. Good week this week. Abundance in all its beautiful forms. Finally, things are not at a standstill for you guys anymore. There is movement. Now, what's really interesting, the heart of your reading is the crossroads here, which talks about making a decision. Okay. Now, some of the opportunities you may have had before, like back in maybe either before March or sometime last year, that just seemed like, maybe you got your hopes up and found out it wasn't what it seemed. Very disappointing. Well, there's new stuff coming in. Okay. We do have a job or career opportunities of some sort coming in for you guys to decide upon. And they say, if you follow your heart, this is from Spirit, the bouquet comes in. This is a very unexpected surprise that's going to make you happy. That's what this opportunity is for you. I don't feel it's going to be two, but I feel like if you're already doing something now, this opportunity is coming in for you to look at it. And you're going to look at it hard because there's going to be something amazing. And you're like, no, wait a minute. I think a lot of you are going to be very surprised, very unexpected how it comes in, who it comes through. We do have the birds here. There's a lot more conversation going on this week. A lot more talking, people being more communicative than before. We've all been kind of wrapped up in our own, like I was calling us bottom feeders in Team 1. We've been stuck in the mud, head first, It's been really hard to get out of that. It's been a struggle for everyone. And a lot of people just kind of stopped talking, or they were just talking, everything out. And, it's been a minute, right? But now things are moving along here. We do have conversations talking about career ideas, okay? In some cases, if any of you were suspicious about a particular person in your friend group or even coworkers, that's about to get outed this week, okay? There's a lot of conversation. Whatever the clouds were covering, especially having to do with career, someone sneaky but kept it hidden, or business ideas, job opportunities, okay? They're coming to you. Okay, all this is coming to you. Things are clearing. Anything that was covering or holding things back, now the clouds are moving away. So now we have all these conversations coming in that's going to perk you up, okay? Not perk you up to get your hopes up and then, okay, that's not what this is, okay? You will know when this comes in for you, okay? But we do have abundance. There's abundance in the good stuff this week. Very good energy surrounding Team 3 this week in a huge way. I know some of you might be seeing this. We'll cover that in a sec. We do have the birds with the Divine Feminine and the Rider. It looks like invitations to hang out. Now remember, these are always energies, never gender, okay, with the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. That is their energy on the table here. Looks like talking, this could be a spa invite, massage invite, something where it's relaxing. I'm getting that very strong, coming in very quickly. It's going to be something that might be decided on the fly. You definitely want to be a part of that. Please say yes. If you're tight on money, like we all are now, right? Don't worry, someone will cover you. Don't worry about it. You can invite them over and have a nice cook meals for them. Okay, there is a way for you to reciprocate, so do not turn that down. Okay, that is for you. Okay, you deserve it. Don't think you don't, because you do. Okay, You do. Pamper. Treat yourself. Okay? Treat yourself. All right. Now, let's cover this. Divine Feminine, Crossroads, Divine Masculine. Now, a lot of us have seen our toxic, maybe, patterns in past relationships. Maybe we've been working on ourselves for quite a while. There's two things here. Remember, take what resonates, picture out the rest. Maybe some of you have been with someone for a long time. There was a time there where maybe there was going to be a separation, but maybe you thought, you know, when you were thinking about it, it's like, no, I can't. Okay. Well, there is something coming for those sets, people. Okay. That is going to have you really looking at the path ahead for yourself, going down the road long term, starting at where you are right now. Okay, it doesn't matter how long you've been with this person. It doesn't matter, you know, where you're at there right now. I can't explain it. Spirit says it's going to be very unique to each of you that this resonates with. But it's definitely going to be something that's going to make you stop in your tracks and go, oh my God. And it's almost like I hear this big boom and just everything just... It's like something inside you just like breaks away. Whatever was clouding maybe your perception, making you look at the road ahead of you. Okay, it's a good thing. There's abundance. This is a good flow. It's all about flowing. Things not feeling so stagnant and dead and same old. There's beautiful things coming in. We're going to be able to see it, and I think that's what that means with the big things falling away, and all of a sudden looking at everything, realizing that. Here's the thing. We can do what we can to make our environments pleasant and relaxful, you know, even if we live with other people. But over time, if things aren't evolving with both people, it's a half energy in the house, right? No matter what you do. It feels good for a minute, but it doesn't hold because only one person's feeding it and maybe you're tired. We cannot force a rose to bloom or grow. You know, no matter what kind of, like, what we're saying to it, the kind of music we're playing for these plants. But there's some kind of falling away that has your eyes open to beauty outside. Your circle that you've made for yourself. Okay, we need to move on. All right, Spirit says it's very unique to each individual, so there's not much more I can really say. I want to say it's nothing scary, but it's definitely something I feel like some of you have been waiting for. For others of you, it's almost like you're going on your day-to-day and maybe you change course. Okay, getting to work. Deciding to stop at a different gas station because you were meant to, but then you were driving and go, oh crap, now I gotta go. Oh, there's one there. I've never been there. I'll go there. You never know who you're gonna run into. Okay? It's almost like Spirit's definitely going to be intervening and you're going to know it, okay? For some of you, inadvertently running into and meeting someone that's going to be around later on down the road, yes. And for others, meeting someone, maybe you met someone over this past weekend, or maybe you have an interest in someone already. There's going to be an opportunity for you with said person. They are going to bring the opportunity. Don't offer it. They come to you. Don't ask them about it. It's going to be very unique, but you need to sit and think on it. Okay? And it's something that you're going to be looking forward down the road. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Now, these things, everything is going to come in very quickly, but is definitely coming in towards you, Team 3. We do have the writer. He's been showing up in every reading, okay? Bringing in unexpected things, but they're going to make you happy, okay? Unexpected things that'll make you happy is the huge energy of the bouquet here, and the writer's escorting that in it. Not only that, honey, but it's going to bring you peace. With the lilies right next to it. This is a blessing here, okay? Now, whatever confusion you had, maybe over a someone, this could be a boss, a coworker, a partner, a friend, a family member, whatever you've been going through that's been kind of keeping you down, maybe depressed, maybe it's an influence, things are going to be cleared up and you'll be at peace, okay? Spirits have me leave it at that. There is an abundance of good things. Like I said, things are moving now, Team 3. No more stagnant. Things are now starting to shift and clear, and you're able to like see everything eyes wide open, you know what I mean? And we do have the birds. Which are conversations with others, kind of bringing new perspective on life choices, the limits we put on those, and why we have those limits there, okay? And having kind of like looking at everything in a different way by talking to others who are looking at things in a different way. It's almost like a whole higher next level of conversations. You're gonna go, oh, I did have a choice there. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just, and things are gonna flow, man. They're gonna flow and bring you peace, especially peace, relaxing, just being able to sleep without your brain spinning in the negative and, you know, tossing and turning, waking up every 5 minutes. I hate that, you know. We do have the writer confirming that things will be coming to you. Make a decision on. And you're going to be able to see it clearly what direction you need to go all week. Okay? The clouds are moving away for sure. All right? Wow. So be open. Be excited. Do things for you. Spirit's going to guide you straight up. You're not going to be able to, you'll know. You will know. It's going to be like, I cannot believe that. I can't even. Serendipity. Right here in the middle. Serendipity. Not only that, but it's about just things finally coming together. You know that old saying, if it truly belongs to you, it will come to you. And that's what I feel is happening here. Job opportunities or some kind of career opportunity for you. Opportunities to start and meet someone new. And experience a relationship in a brand new way from what you've known. Yeah. Come to the edge. Spirit says, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Whatever was holding you back before that's what's falling off. That's what's falling off. Coming to the edge. Spirit's got you. Oh, I can't even. Soulmates. Now, it doesn't always have to be romantic. It could just be people who jive with your vibe. New groups of people. Meeting new people. Maybe you didn't want to. I can't even believe this car. I can't make that up. It's fork in the road. Anyway, one of the other things Spirit wants me to say is that maybe some detours in the road or in your day, and just all of a sudden, oh, come with this. No, I get it. Oh, just come on. You never go. Okay, I'll go. You never know just doing that, how that's going to change your life in just one moment in a good way. You may meet another set of people, or, you know what I mean? New groups. People who are like-minded. It's like, I like that chick's vibe. Dude, I thought it was just me trying to hold that up. No, there's them. So, on that note, be open. And remember, Spirit says you will have choices coming into this week. But the choices, the one new choice that's coming in is going to be so amazing and beautiful that you will see. It's got to be made for you, because it is. Your stuff is coming in a big way, Team 3. I'm sending you lots of good vibes. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm the most active. I've got reading specials up right now, and I do go live there once a week. I did take a hiatus for a little bit, hot minute, but I will be back. So don't miss out. Follow me on Instagram. Down below in the description box below, you'll find me there, and on Facebook. So on that note, guys, Team 3, take care. Enjoy your week. Be open. It's going to be great.